Today in class, we are working on either muscle ups or assisted muscle ups and a transition with the rings. And there are a couple of ways that we can do this. The first way I'm going to show you is toe assisted transitions. All right. So when you set up the rings, all right, you want to have the width is something to be mindful of because you're going to be shooting your shoulders through. So a good width is usually from your elbows to your knuckles. So we'll go a little bit wider from here. And then if I were to do the toe assisted transition, all right, I'm gonna start on here. You can either use that false grip or you can have your arms extended. And then from here, I'm gonna use my legs to help transition, all right? So from here, all right, it's really important in the pull, when we're pulling the rings to our chest, we're pulling to our chest, we're not pulling to our shoulders. So I've seen a lot of athletes in class today, myself included when I first started learning how to do muscle ups. When you're here, you start with your arms extended. You want to pull to your sternum, your chest area, and then come through and shoot your elbows behind, all right? If you're trying to pull to your shoulders, you're not going to really have anywhere to go through. So it's really important when we do this, we're pulling to our chest and then shooting through with our head. All right, you can also increase the height of these as well. So I could increase them a little bit more if I wanted to. Making sure your rings are even is always a good tricky thing. Never seems to work out though. So you could increase the height of the rings as well, making sure your rings aren't too low to the ground. All right, so again, you're gonna be here. If you do want to learn how to do strict muscle ups, you can practice that false grip, all right? So false grip, I'm here and come through. So that's kind of how I hold it. All right, so if I'm doing the toe assisted, I'm gonna start here, pull, shoot through, and then press up. So again, when we're catching with our eyes forward so that we can carry that momentum going straight up. Another way that you can do these is you can take a band. All right, you're gonna place the band around the rig, loop it through. The hardest part for this is just gonna be getting into the band, all right? Then from here, you're gonna sit back. And if you guys are using a band, I would really encourage you to start with your feet off the ground. So have the rings tall enough so that you can have your arms fully extended in the bottom, and then have enough assistance so that you can keep your feet off the ground. So you're going to be here, arms extended, come through, and then press up. All right. So this is just another way that you can scale for banded muscle up transitions.